And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everyone. We are in first alert mode here at News Channel 10 today. Of course, expecting more dangerous winds today, even more so than what we saw for Monday. And Monday, we had gusts over 60 miles an hour. So let's take a quick look at your fire danger outlook for the day today. We are expecting critical fire conditions as we are looking at windy weather. 75 for your high relative humidity values, down around 10 to 20%. 30 to 40 mile an hour sustained wind speeds, and gusts over 60 miles an hour yet again. So before we even get into that, let's talk about your daytime highs today. It will be a touch cooler today. We got up to 82 yesterday. We'll see about 75 today, so just a few degrees cooler. We'll see 80s off towards the east and southeast. You'll see maybe mid-60s off in our cooler ends of the area, places such as Clayton. But let's jump right in and take a look at winds. We are under a high wind warning for much of the area. That's all the counties you see there in gold. That is all the way until this evening, your Tuesday evening. That's for those gusts upwards of 60 to 65. All those counties you see there in tan, that is a wind advisory. That is for gusts upwards and around 50 miles an hour by the end of the day. And the entire region, save for Raton Pass, is looking at a red flag warning until this evening as well, because those relative humidity values, of course, down into the 10 to 20% range, factoring, of course, the warmer weather and those high winds as well. So let's take a look at your wind tracker for the day today. Here before sunrise, we're already seeing gusts close to 40. We're seeing sustained wind speeds at 10 to 20 miles an hour already. And right around sunrise, we're already going to be seeing those winds really kick into gears. We're going to see west-southwesterly winds by 9 a.m. already pushing close to 30 miles an hour. And these are your sustained wind speeds. These aren't even showing the worst gusts that we are expecting. By lunchtime today, we are likely going to be seeing wind speeds sustained at and around 40 miles an hour. So it's going to be extremely windy, and unfortunately for most of the day, you'll see by 3 o'clock, 41 mile an hour winds here in Amarillo, still straight out of the west. But watch what happens going into the latter parts of the day. We are going to see a cold front start to push through, especially from the northeastern parts of the area. Now, as that cold front arrives, it will be windy by 9 o'clock tonight. You're going to see those winds turn out of the northeast a little bit at times, 15 to 25 miles an hour, still gusting probably around 30 to 40. But one thing to keep in mind, especially when it comes to wildfire risk, is of course they're going to be moving from west to east before this cold front. But then after that cold front pushes those winds out of the north, of course that track starts to push from the north. So fire motion will generally be towards the south after that. Good news is, as we go on into your Wednesday morning, those winds do eventually relax, but we're just going to have to be patient in the meantime. Talking about your relative humidity, just kind of reiterating what we saw with our red flag warning, you're going to see those values drop down around 10 to 20%. Overall, we have seen lower in the Texas Panhandle, but with those winds as high as they are and feels as dry as they are, that's what's leading to that critical fire danger. We're back up around 50% going into the overnight period. So let's talk wind and wildfire safety. Of course, download your First Alert weather app. That'll keep you up to date with the latest watches and warnings, give you the latest on wind speeds in your local area. And of course, exercise caution on roadways. This is going to be a westerly wind, so watch that north-south travel, especially if you're in a higher profile vehicle. That can lead you to be susceptible to tip overs and things like that. Of course, blowing dust is going to cause limited visibility, so make sure to stay safe on the roadways. And of course, extreme fire danger. Again today, minimize those risks. Of course, don't flick cigarettes out the window, don't drag chains, save that welding project for another day. And of course, just choose to be safe. So first alert mode today for that high of 75 and those windy conditions will drop to 52 for your Wednesday, get things a little more seasonal. So far, chances are holding that we might at least see some scattered showers early Thursday morning, so hopefully get a little bit of rain here in the forecast. And then we're right back up in the 70s, maybe some breezier conditions by Sunday, but overall nothing compared to what we're seeing out there today. So of course, keep it locked here to News Channel 10 for the latest on a windy Tuesday forecast.